If you have been fussing over the fact that you are losing your hair, you're not alone. Over 147 million people around the world suffer from alopecia. This widespread conditions of hair loss can have an impact on your confidence and appearance and stress you emotionally. So, whether the cause of your hair loss is an unhealthy lifestyle, aging, medical conditions, some medications you used, childbirth, old age, styling, relaxing, or bleaching the hair, there are a few things you can do to prevent hair loss. Starting from home remedies, hair care, and lifestyle changes to supplements that can actually help with your hair loss problem and in turn bring back your self-esteem. So, if you're battling with hair loss, here are 5 ways to prevent it. Number 5. Change your diet. Start with adding some extra proteins to your diet. And why is that? A protein called keratin makes up the majority of hair follicles, so it is very crucial to include protein in your diet. And according to a 2017 study, people who were bald also exhibited dietary inadequacies, such as a deficiency in the amino acids that make up protein. So in order to stop hair loss, you have to add enough protein to your diet and get enough protein each day. Greek yogurt, eggs, beans, fatty fish like salmon, herring, or mackerel, nuts, oysters, shrimp, sweet potatoes, and legumes are some other options for meeting your daily protein needs. And you don't have to consume protein in the form of food. You can also drink it. Aside from protein-rich fruits and vegetables like avocados, berries, and spinach, antioxidant-rich foods like these, according to a reliable source, can aid in combating the symptoms of oxidative stress and environmental factors that can harm hair follicles and cause hair loss. So, with all these in your diet and vitamin A, you can be sure your scalp is healthy to retain more hair. And lastly, oxidative stress can be aggravated by alcohol, sugar, processed fats, and preservatives. So if you want to stop your hair from falling out, keep this in mind. Number 4. Change some of your lifestyle. Things like smoking, brushing your hair so hard, using hair products with harsh chemicals, taking very hot showers that wash the essential oils from the scalp, and going to bed with wet hair can weaken your strands. Smoking can harm your hair follicles, making them brittle and vulnerable to damage. So, if you don't want to suffer hair loss, or if you're already suffering and want it to stop, quit smoking. Another preventive measure is to always handle your hair gently. Avoid hairstyles that pull on your hair too tightly, and while you are at it, avoid using heat or any other harsh styling methods. Also, any harsh chemicals may harm your hair follicles and return in hair loss, and excessively manipulating your hair when styling it can cause traction alopecia. Long-term hair pulling can also cause this disorder and lead to irreversible hair loss. You might also want to switch to a hairbrush with softer bristles and refrain from brushing your hair too much when it's wet. The same is applicable for bleaches and dyes. The more you mess with your hair's natural strength, the more likely you are to inflict long-term harm or hasten hair loss. The best advice is to be kind. Number 3. Use these home remedies. Essential oils like coconut oil can stop hair loss. Also, lauric acid, which is present in coconut oil, helps to bind the proteins in your hair, protecting it from breakage, UV damage, or grooming. In addition, massaging coconut oil into your scalp can improve blood flow and therefore aid in hair development. Another home remedy is the use of olive oil, which can penetrate the hair shaft and strengthen it from within. Massage your scalp with 2 teaspoons of warm olive oil and apply the remaining oil to the remaining hair. For optimal results, the treatment should be performed often, and then the hair should be washed out with a mild, sulfate-free shampoo and lukewarm water. You can also wash your hair with onion juice, aloe vera gel, Chinese hibiscus oil, ginseng oil, jatamansi oil, lavender, peppermint, tea tree oil, jojoba oil, and rosemary oil. Just be sure the oil you get is from the right source. Number 2. Laser therapy. For people with genetic hair loss and chemotherapy-related hair loss, low-level lasers may help increase hair density. This alternative, sometimes known as red light treatment, might function by energizing epidermal stem cells. Cell growth and healing are prompted by this light treatment. It is definitely a useful treatment for baldness in both male and female patterns. An additional choice is to inject platelets-rich plasma into the scalp to encourage growth in balding areas. Portions of your blood will be collected for this treatment and centrifuged to extract the platelets. The area of your scalp where hair loss is happening will then receive an injections of this plasma. So, call up your doctor and ask for his medical recommendation. Number 1. You can try supplements. Numerous older studies indicate that vitamins can stop hair loss, as vitamin inadequacies may be a risk factor for the condition. In addition to vitamin A, vitamin D is linked to the cycle of hair development, particularly in non-scarring alopecia. But keep in mind to only get supplements from reputable providers. And if you are considering taking a multivitamin supplement, you can try the Nutrafol supplement for effective growth. You can check the description box for a link to buy this hair supplement to improve hair growth with visible thickness and scalp coverage. You shouldn't feel shy about seeking solutions to your hair loss problem. So, follow these tips and anticipate improvement. And keep in mind that consistency is key to seeing changes. And don't forget to always hydrate yourself, have a proper exercise routine, and stay healthy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comment in the comment section.